So around 04, 06, whatever, we were averaging in Escambia County 150 new home sales a month. And I don't know if y'all remember that, but I remember that. For about 3 years, month after month, we averaged right around 150 new home sales. We bottomed out at about 40, and for about a year or so, it was at 40. What was this bounce again? Tax credit. It really helped the builders. That little tax credit really helped that first-time home buyer. It went away, BP happened, they're back down. So, to me, again, this is showing stability at about 40 homes a month, which is about 80% below that trend that we had up here. So that's a real wallop to the market. But what's amazing is that while the number of transactions hit bottom and then bounced back down again, look at what prices did. They firmed. They firmed. Now, I think the reason we've seen some firming is because the builders, unlike a person who buys a house, it's their only house, they bought it the wrong time, you know, they got what they bought. A builder is a business person, and they can stop, look, assess the market, and give the market value. They've dropped prices, you see what I'm saying? You know, they've dropped prices, but they can respond to the consumer and build a house that they can get a fair price for. And remember also what happened here too is really, really, really low interest rates. You see? So that's the market at work. And to me, this is very encouraging. Very encouraging. Now, if you're a builder and you know you're looking at the number of homes being sold taken down to such a low level, obviously that's not good. But the fact that prices have firmed a little bit, they are leveling out. And the good thing is, I mentioned this to someone during the break, I told you I try to be optimistic. Every cloud has a silver lining. Believe it or not, the new home market, was not hurt in this area the way it was in Central Florida, South Florida, Jacksonville, because what happened was, if you remember, sales turned down in 06. They kept building like crazy through 07 and 08. So when it finally all, you know, came to fruition, in most other parts of the state, they had gigantic inventories. There's places in the state where they build entire subdivisions, hundreds of homes, and never sold one. The reason that didn't happen to us is because Ivan stopped it all. Ivan stopped all the new home construction from bubbling up way out of control right when things were turning down. So even though it was a terrible thing, it did have that kind of you know, other effect. Was there a question? Yes.
Is that only single-family homes and not condos?
Only single family, not condos. I got one condo slide.
Okay.
Next is Santa Rosa, and it's a very similar look, little different, but similar. They were doing 200 a month at the peak. Now they're down to 50. And notice, they've inched their way up, and Santa Rosa hadn't dropped back down as much after the tax credit expired and the BP thing. And look at their prices. They've managed to firm. So, again, that's a segment of the market where they can react, and we're seeing some positives just in the last year. Now, this graph's a little confusing. It's condo resales. The reason I didn't put news in there is because for you guys that know about condos, the sales soar and declined back in 03, 04, 05, 06, simply when the condos came